Hi there, I'm Lucy McDonald, physiotherapist. Welcome back to my virtual clinic. Today I'm going to be talking to you about calf pain in runners. But before I do, I want to say thank you very much to all those of you that send me messages of support. I really appreciate them. I'm glad you're finding these videos and the Friday Q&A sessions on Facebook and Instagram so useful. For those of you that don't know, at 1:30 p.m. UK time on Facebook and Instagram on the @Octopus Clinic pages, I do a live Q&A. If you can't make it, then you can send me any questions that you want in advance on anything from pain, injury, recovery from long COVID, your fitness, training, you name it. You can send me those questions. I will answer them in the Q&A. And you can watch the playback on the Octopus Clinic Facebook or Instagram pages. If you ever do want to get in touch with me or book in a virtual video consultation with me or my team, you can email reception@octopusclinic.com, or you can navigate your way through the Octopus Clinic website, so www.octopusclinic.com. On that website, you'll find loads of free exercises and lots of advice for runners. And likewise on the YouTube channel, Lucy McDonald, Octopus Clinic Physio, you will find a whole playlist for runners and all sorts of other playlists too about various injuries, pains, etc. So moving on to calf pain in runners. The first thing to emphasise is that the majority of calf pain in runners is a result of muscle damage and isn't anything to worry about. However, there are a few things that are dangerous and we do need to run through before I get on to the more common stuff. So DVTs, deep vein thrombosis, create pain inside the calf muscle. It can, but not always, come with redness, soreness, swelling in that area. So if we do have any calf pain, it's really important that you see a physio or sports doctor who can run through some questions that will give us the information that we need to be able to rule out a DVT. Likewise with something called a compartment syndrome, where the pressure builds up in the calf muscles and can be limb threatening. So super important, very serious conditions, but as I say, highly unlikely and quite rare, but do need to be ruled out. The other thing is that some people find that stress fractures can be referred across to the calf, but you normally get other symptoms with those as well. So in the majority of people, calf muscle pain in runners is due to overload of those muscles and potentially a imbalance in the amount of load that's going into the muscles and how much focus is on recovery. And I'll explain that a bit more now. In order to build strength in muscles or build up fitness in the cardiovascular fitness, we need to actually put more stress on the body than it is used to, which creates micro trauma. Now that's fine, and that's why you get that kind of satisfying achiness after you've been for a decent training session. What then happens is the body responds by creating stronger tissues, more resilient tissues, and a fitter, stronger you. However, with calf pain and with continuous calf pain, what will be happening is that you'll be putting too much load through those calf muscles, which can mean that there's more than just a little bit of trauma to the tissues, and then you can get a cycle of increased pain, reduced strength, and that's a negative cycle. So one of the things that's really important to look at is as I say, the amount of load so are you putting too much load too quickly through your calf muscles? In other words, are you doing too much running too quickly? So perhaps you need to look at that program, scale it up, or alter your program so that you're giving your calf muscles a chance to get stronger and not just get repetitively injured. The other thing is to look at recovery, so to make sure that you're not forgetting to put all the ingredients in that enable that amazing adaptation and strengthening process to take place. So your body needs lots of things like decent nutrition for that to happen. You need to be getting decent sleep. You need to be managing your stress levels, all those kind of things. And you can check out my video on all the things that you can do to aid recovery on the website and the YouTube channel. I'd strongly recommend that if you are experiencing calf pain. Now, Calf pain can also be a sign that there's something going on with the biomechanics. So it might be simply that your calf muscles are simply too weak. So what you could do, depending on where you are in your training, is to reel back the running and replace it with some strength work like heel raises, heel drops, that sort of thing. However, it's super important that A, you get those things that I mentioned at the beginning ruled out before you do those things, and B, you don't just go and add more load to an overloaded muscle. So you have to actually reel in your running before, in order to then strengthen the calf muscles to then be able to go back and run more efficiently. But obviously, how you go about doing that will very much depend on where you are in your training program. So please do get in touch with me and my team, and we can work that out for you. So again, I mentioned at the beginning, reception at Octopus Clinic is the best contact. The other thing is to look at the biomechanics further up the chain, because the calf muscles might be overloaded because you're weaker further up. So it might be that your quads muscles need some strengthening. So those are the muscles at the front of your thighs. Might be that your glutes, so both the muscles at the back of your glutes, so your gluteus maximus and then your gluteus medius, so the stability muscles around the sides of the hips might need strengthening. You might need to work on your core muscles. So we need to look at that overall biomechanical system that is required for an efficient running technique, and we need to make tweaks accordingly. If you want to have a look at an exercise that looks at that sort of DIY biomechanics exercise, go and have a look at the Running Man exercise. And if you're not sure of the best exercises in general for runners, then do check out my video either on the website or on the YouTube channel, The Best Exercises for Runners. Now that's probably a good note to end on. Please do let me know what you'd like me to do a video on next. And in the meantime, happy running. Bye.